Well, new at 9, do you need a little help decorating your home for fall? I'm here with Stacy Jazowski. Did I say it correctly?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. She's from Warmbier Farms in Bay County, and we're talking about pumpkin inspirations. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, as you guys can see, we have all sorts of pumpkins, and what's really important is picking the right pumpkin.
It is. You want to pick a pumpkin that's accurate for your project that you want to do. This, we're going to start with this one right here. This is a Tandy pumpkin.
Okay.
It actually started this way as a cream pumpkin, and we just took different colors of metallic paints and did a sponge painting on it. And we used kitchen sponges and cut them into smaller squares.
Wow.
And then just tap it on until you get the look you want, and then go to the next color.
That is cool.
And I recommend using a different sponge for each color just because they don't dry out real quick. And that way you don't have to get them wet and, saturate them.
So from this to that.
This to that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Alrighty, now let's talk a little bit about some other fun things that you can do when you're decorating for the fall and with the pumpkins in particular.
You can make something like this where you just put the face on it. This container here is just a pot from in my garden, and I just leave the dirt right in the container.
Okay.
And set a wreath on top, and then put the pumpkin on with the face on it. These little are the little gourd pumpkins, and we just use the paint pen. I like to use the painter's paint pen, and it's just little black dots all over them.
Okay, we have a few here, and that looks pretty easy to do too.
Yes, that's super easy. I didn't have any metal rods at home, so I just used a plastic fork, and I stick it right into my dirt with my plants.
Okay, awesome.
Super easy.
Yes. Now let's talk topiary. What do we have over here?
Over here we have 3 pumpkin topiary.
Okay.
When you pick your pumpkins for a topiary, what you want to do is try to find pumpkins that are more flat on the top so that they stack easier.
Okay, that would explain the various shapes that you see out there with the pumpkins.
And I usually try and do a $1 increment in size. Okay. Just based on what we sell, but this is about a $6 to $8 pumpkin, a $4 pumpkin, and a $3 pumpkin on the top. So that's all your cost into it. To make the design here, I used contact paper and cut circles into it. Okay. And just stuck those all over the pumpkin. Make sure and run around the edge of the contact circle so that it adheres nice, and then spray paint it. And I like to use the twice the coverage Rust-Oleum because it dries fast and it covers really nice. And then when it's all done, you just peel off the contact paper and you got the perfect little circles.
You make it sound so easy, and yours look perfect. You are very creative here.
I did have one little one that ran here, but
that's
usually you can kind of scratch it off a little bit.
Okay, now
or just use a paint pen and fill it in.
Quick question: can you stack these higher than 3 pumpkins? Or
if you want to stack higher than 3 and you have small kids or pets, what I would recommend is using a 100% silicone, like a caulking, and caulk them together. Okay. So that they don't tip, or using a metal rod that goes all the way through. But if you use the metal rod, then you're exposing the center of the pumpkin, so that sometimes you get some, you'll get mold or rot in there, and you'll lose a pumpkin.
Nasty stuff that we don't want at all.
So if you use the rod, seal it on the top and the bottom again too, so the water can't get into the pumpkin.
Okay, awesome. Now for the painted pumpkins, what kinds of paints do you use? I know you mentioned we had the acrylic paints over there. Was it?
And that's Decor, real good line. Most of it's indoor, outdoor, and it lasts really well. I like to use the Rust-Oleum, which is really good, and always get the one that says 2 times the coverage on it, just because it covers better. Yes. It only takes 1 coat, and then when you're all done, I like to use a clear glossy sealer on it, and that gives it a nice shine. Okay,
that looks cool. Yeah. This looks fake actually, and I'm guessing it's because of the gloss.
Because of the shine, yeah.
Awesome. Now, these are pretty cool. Tell us where people can find you guys at Warmbier Farms.
We're located on 5300 Garfield Road in Auburn, Michigan. We're halfway in between the airport and US 10, actually a little closer to US 10.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for being here with all this incredible fall inspiration. If you would like to know more about how Warmbier Farms can help with your decorating needs, just check out the hot links page on WNEM.com.